Guys, welcome back to the video. So if you remember, a couple of weeks ago we discussed I was going to talk about a camper van. Well, things have changed this week. Something has stolen the place of the camper van. Let me show you what it is. So we have a Rover Mini 1990, which is my brother's car. He's owned this car since he was 16, 17. He's now 31, so you can do the maths. He sold the car when he was 17 to my cousin, so the car's been in the family since. He's had it since 2008. Marc managed to buy the car back early, probably mid last year. He's used it a little bit, but now he wants to go the full hog, nut and bolt restoration, inside out, upside down, you name it, the car's getting it. Full paint, engine, interior. There's a bit of body work, metal work on the car that we've got to do. So the car started out as a 1000cc Rover Mini. It's a 1990. Then my brother crashed it. It was a silver car. Dad had to paint it blue, and then my cousin had it, which then he wanted it orange. So poor old dad had to paint this car again. Since my cousin's owned it, it's been a 1275, and currently she's a 1310. It ain't in bad nick. There's some make do wiring and stuff that's on the car. This car's been to Hungary, Germany, around the Nürburgring, and you guys and enthusiasts know what it's like out there. These things break down, so you have to put them back together with chewing gum, tie wraps, duct tape, whatever you and your crew's got basically. So the way Marc wants to go with this car is back to classic, original. He wants to get rid of these big wheels. I say big, the 13-inch. Big wheels. He wants steelies on the car. I'm going to leave it to you guys to decide and give us your thoughts what colour you think this car should be. So we're going to go like an original sort of colour, hopefully. So it was a sunroof car as well, which we welded that up many years ago. Unfortunately, it's a bit flat, the roof, and it's sunk a little bit. So what we're going to do is probably reskin the roof. I've never done one, but I'm sure we can get it done. So let me just take you around it a little bit more. It is just a bog standard cool Mini. Nice roof line in there. So what we'll get done, we literally want to have all this trimmed out, the interior, so the boot's going to be dead nice. Me personally would like to do some subtle changes to this car, but as people know, well, those that know me, I get a bit carried away, and Marc's trying to keep me away from it as much as he can, but that's not going to happen. I'm thinking get rid of the bumpers and just smooth that a little bit, maybe just a couple of custom touches, but I'm not sure. Like I say, it's going to be original, so maybe he's right on this one. I might let him have his way. So the lads have stripped this car already, apart from the engine, steering and a few bits that you can see. So this week, engine's coming out, the gearbox, the subframes, the steering. Then we're going to start sanding it or have it dipped. I'm not sure yet, we've not decided, but there is some micro blistering happening on the wing. It seems solid. Round the indicators gone, all the usual places. You know what a Mini's like. So we're going to get the old girl solid. This is going to be literally, I want it to be a 2-month project, so I'm going to get cracking on this, get all the bits welded, fabricated up of the car, and then it's over to pretty much body work, paint, and the final fitment. But really, I want to try, I really want to try and get rid of all this fuse box situation on the bulkhead, and they're just really rough. So yeah, if I can, fuel pump don't need to be there. Gonna probably get these water hoses made in steel, colour coded to the car. Just nice. Maybe move the fuse box under the dash or in the boot. So that's where I'm at. So guys, I want you guys to put in the comments a colour that you think this car should be. It's definitely got to be one colour for the car and a second colour for the roof. It's having all stitched dash in there, so it's not having, well, it's having an original dash, but we want a really nice stitch line across the top of the dash there. Nice steering wheel. This had really big arches, as you can see the wheels stick out a mile on the car. So we're going to try and get rid of these. I'm going to keep the seams because my first car was a Mini as well, and I'm going to try and get some pictures of that put in, and you'll see what I mean when I say I go over the top. Mine turned out to be a Focus RS green, smooth bonnet, no boot hinges. It had an extended dash, it had a twin cam Z-Tech in the front. It ended up being rear wheel drive. And to be fair, look at this car now in front of me, and I really want to put a roll cage in this car. I want to put a bike engine in the front. I want to fully go crazy on it, but I think it's a bit sentimental. It's his first car, and I believe he's going to get it done, so it's maybe could be his daughter's or his son's car at the end of it. And so you can actually see how crazy the Mini I built was and how tame I've got to be on this project. But I think this is a deserving Mini to do. I will try and break the videos up, so probably next week I am definitely going to try and get the camper van video, or we've got a van in the shop at the minute. It's all ABT front end, it's all had all the bodywork done with moulded new bumpers to it. It's stunning, so probably next week I will get on with that one, so you've got a nice video. But this is probably like one of the most iconic cars in the world. Everyone knows what a Mini is. This is going to be nut and bolt restoration, inside out, engines coming out. It's going to be contrasting colour, so we're not sure. Well, we sort of know the colour we want, but we can be persuaded on this. And we're going to just tidy this bay up, see if we can. I know a lot of people try, and they are hard to hide everything because they are such a small car. But realistically, this car is a good base to start. She's really solid, to be fair. There's a couple of just little bits, but for a Mini, I mean, it's really good. They're just scabs, so that's the colour it used to be. It used to be baby blue with a cream roof. Not my cup of tea, but that's the colour my brother wanted, and that's what he got. And when we fetched it, believe it or not, we fetched this car, and it was on a pallet, and it was what colour was it? Like a metallic silver, so it would have been a Mini colour, Rover Mini silver, whatever silver that is. Marc wanted it blue, that's what Dad done. His first car. He had the car for 6 months, and you wouldn't notice now, but just here, a post jumped out at him. Yeah, it jumped straight out, and he ended up running into it and destroying the car. So it had to get rebuilt, and then he decided he didn't want the car because it had original points, condenser, all that sort of stuff. Then he sold it to my cousin. My cousin's done so much work to it, 1275, but then he's now got, like I said earlier, 1310. It's electronic points ignition. He's had the works done to it. He spent a lot of money on the car. So now it's time for, make this car what it deserves. We're going to hopefully send the engine off. It's going to get rebuilt, painted, and yeah, I can't wait, to be fair. I mean, this is what I do every single day, and now I've got a project on at night at the same time, but it's what we love to do. I mean, we're pushing it to do it in 2 months. This is, as well, this ain't full-time it's literally at night. We work full time, so this is a night project. It's like my video, and sorry about that. I've got a new gimbal. I'm not quite used to it yet. So don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, put your comments below, share, all the above. Stay safe out there, guys. It's a jungle.